So I don't know if anyone saw Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones. And Dave Chappelle had talked about when he was on his Chappelle show and he had made a comedy skit and he had spoke about a slur that was directed at the alphabet community as he has coined them. And in that particular transaction with a lady named Renee, he talks about how they reprimanded him on that, and he'll say, okay, cool, that's fine. But then if you had saw it, he stopped and he asked a question about, well, why can I say the N-word with impunity? And then I want to talk more about that in the podcast and also tell a story, what happened with me actually on my podcast in relation to an ad on the podcast and why support from the people is way more important to us. And I'm going to have to really start emphasizing that. And a lot of times I don't emphasize it as I should, but I'm about to start emphasizing it because you can't really be free to say what you want on some things without the people's support. So go to the podcast and you'll hear everything that we're going to talk about there in relation to Dave Chappelle and why, what he stated in his particular Sticks and Stones comedy special was not only very brave, but it was exposing their hypocrisy and how, open they are with disrespecting us. So you can go to the Phillip Scott Audio Experience podcast. It's on Anchor. If you don't have the app, you can download that in Google Play and iTunes. You can go ahead and do that. Anytime I put one up, immediately. Now, it's also, available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, all these different platforms that we are part of. Just to search the Phil Scott Audio Experience. If you want to come back to YouTube and leave a comment, but let me know what you think once you listen to it on this particular promo video because I'll be interested in hearing your thoughts on that.